come do an Get Ready with me while I tell you the scariest time I had when I went on vacation and I lost my phone and I didn't know where my husband was, so I was basically cut off from the world. But my day was saved by my Eufy security safe link attached to my phone. So let's go ahead and get started. So as you could guess, it was supposed to be a leisurely vacation. So basically a break from the world. And my husband, we were at Orlando, and we were at Universal, separated for a moment while I was going to go watch The Grinch live. And this was last November, so a year ago. And my son, my youngest, was with me, and he took the oldest. And we said we would meet up with each other afterwards. And he said, just keep your phone near you and just text me when you're done. When we had to wait a while, and it was, even though it was November, you gotta remember this is Orlando, so it was scorching hot that day. And we waited outside for about, 20 minutes or so, because it was almost time. Okay, and then they called us in, and we were walking, and it was like pitch dark in the studio. And this is where they used to have Nickelodeon Studios and Universal Studios in Florida. And so we are walking in there with tons of people, and I had him in the stroller, and then we got up to the staircase. Actually, no. When I got to the building, they told me I couldn't bring the stroller, so I actually had to end up carrying him. And then when we got to the ones part, there was a staircase made, and it was like just one of those big metal ones. And we got all the way up there, and it was many, many flights of stairs. It was scary because it was really high up there. And my son, he was only 2 at the time. He just turned in August. And, and we're walking up there. And then we get up there and go sit down. And about, 25 minutes later, they started. As we are watching it, as we start watching the show, it only goes for about, no more than 5 minutes. And there was a big ironic thing that happened, because it was the part where he's like, how can I ruin the Christmas, of Whoville? And all of a sudden, you notice that nothing is happening. It's been several minutes, nobody's on the stage. And here's to keep in mind, this was the biggest reason why we went there, because it was my dream always to go to Grinchmas. And my husband wanted to surprise me. And so we were waiting, and then all of a sudden we got a message, or they came across the speaker and said, please exit the building. There has been technical problems, and they canceled. It was so ironic that how he said about ruined Christmas, and they did that, so I felt like they ruined Christmas. I mean, seriously, man. I went all the way there. From Alabama to there, about 12 hours out. I noticed that my phone was not with me, because I was trying to text him, and my husband now brought looking through my phone, my purse, which I was carrying a backpack at that time, because it's just easier as a mother and whatnot. And I went to, I was looking through, and I'm like, I can't find it. Where is it? So I'm freaking out, like, seriously, my phone has disappeared. I don't have to it. And so I walk all the way to the what do you call it, customer service or whatever it's called. And I remember that I then remember that I have the UFi Smart Link tracker attached to my phone. So I'm like, I forgot that I have my watch on and I can use the Find My to find my phone. So despite I was looking everywhere and going to customer service and blah, 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 I used my watch. I was freaking out. I was scared, looking for my husband, like my son. I was like, don't know what to do. And so I looked, and lo and behold, there was my phone. Was left where we were sitting at in the auditorium of where we were watching The Grinch. So I ran back. They weren't really letting people back there, but I was like, can I please? I left my phone in there. And so I even showed them the proof of that my phone was in there on the tracker. And then, so they were like, okay, that's fine. So they escorted me and walked me up to there. And lo and behold, there was my phone. Hallelujah. I was so excited. And great, I'm glad I have my Touch ID on there and my passcode so nobody could access it. Nobody had bothered it. And I text my husband and he's like, where have you been? I've been wondering, where was you? And so, moral of the story, Eufy Smart Link saved the day. I'm so happy that I got it. And if it wasn't for it, it's been a miracle, because there's been so many times that I might go to the grocery store and leave it somewhere or stop for a second, put it on the counter or something when I'm picking up something, and then like, where is it? And then I see it like 5 minutes later, or left it at the store and had to go back get it. So it's been a lifesaver. It's just, if you're like me and you're a busy mom, you're distracted sometimes, or a busy person, work or whatever, it's really important to have. You can, not just for that, if you have kids that have a tendency to sometimes lose their coat or leave their backpack or luggage, keys, remotes, like kids will, we try to ask them where it's at. It is a game changer, and it is much cost effective than ear tags. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but if you're looking for a gift idea and you can't really afford that, and if you guys are wanting to get something like this, because I wanted something like this forever, right now they're having their early Black Friday deals, and right now it's only $13.19 or something like that for one of them, instead of $20. You can click on the shopping cart down below here and check it out yourself. But yeah, I just wanted to share to you guys what saved the day for me and my family. I'm on our trip. But thanks. So don't miss your chance if you are somebody that loses things, and if you didn't have your head attached, you'd lose it too. Get it yourself today, because this sale will not last long. All right. Bye, guys. Love you.